Anthropic just gave Claude the keys to your computer, and I mean that literally. Claude can now open your apps, navigate your browser, fill in spreadsheets, send files, click buttons, scroll pages, and complete tasks while you walk away from your desk. It takes screenshots to see your screen and controls your keyboard and mouse to get things done. It's called computer use. It's live in Claude Cowork and Claude Code, and it's macOS only for now. This is Anthropic's direct answer to the OpenClaw explosion, and the implications are massive. Let's break down exactly how it works. Claude uses a 3-tier approach to completing tasks on your computer. Tier 1, connectors. If there's a direct integration available, like Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Drive, or Slack, Claude uses that first. It's the fastest and most reliable path. Tier 2, browser navigation. If there's no connector but the task involves a web tool, Claude opens Chrome and navigates to it directly. Tier 3, screen interaction. This is the new part. If there's no connector and no web path, Claude takes screenshots of your screen, figures out what's on it, and directly controls your keyboard and mouse, clicking, typing, scrolling, just like a human would. Anthropic calls this the most precise tool-first approach. It only falls back to screen control when everything else is exhausted. Your computer has to stay awake, and the Claude desktop app has to be open the entire time. This didn't happen in a vacuum. Earlier this year, OpenClaw went viral, an open-source framework that lets AI agents control your computer, manage your messaging apps, and run autonomous workflows. It spawned an entire ecosystem of claws. NVIDIA launched NemoClaw for easy setup with security defaults. NanoClaw runs agents in containers. ClawSec adds security scanning. The Claw ecosystem proved that users want agentic computer control, and they want it badly. Anthropic is now answering that demand directly. The difference is that Claude's implementation is closed source, integrated into their existing subscription model, and comes with Anthropic's safety guardrails built in. Where OpenClaw gives you full control and full responsibility, Claude's computer use gives you a managed, permissioned experience. Both approaches have trade-offs, and we'll get to the risks in a minute. Let's look at the official support documentation. Anthropic has published a comprehensive guide covering how computer use works, what Claude can and can't access, the permission model, safety limitations, and how to enable it. The key detail is the hierarchical approach. Connectors first, browser second, screen interaction last. Claude requests permission before accessing each application. You can create block lists for apps you never want Claude to touch. And investment platforms and cryptocurrency apps are blocked by default. Let's scroll through the details. The practical capabilities are impressive. Claude can assemble competitive analyses by pulling data from your local files and connected tools. It can test mobile apps through the iOS simulator. It can populate spreadsheets from multiple data sources. Imagine telling Claude to find pricing data across 3 competitor websites and put it in a Google Sheet. It can navigate apps that don't have native connectors, dashboards, specialized internal tools, admin panels. And critically, it can work independently while you're away from your desk. You tell it what to do, walk away, and come back to a completed deliverable. The only requirement is that your machine stays powered on and the Claude app stays open. Here's where it gets serious. Claude takes screenshots of your entire screen to understand how to navigate. That means Claude can see everything that's visible, including sensitive data, passwords if they're on screen, personal messages, anything. Anthropic has built in several guardrails. Claude asks for per-app permission before accessing anything. Investment platforms and crypto apps are blocked by default. You can create custom block lists. Claude is trained to avoid stock trading, gathering facial images, and inputting sensitive data. But Anthropic is refreshingly honest about the limitations. Their own documentation says these guardrails are imperfect, and the threats are constantly evolving. Let's be straight about this. Giving an AI model keyboard and mouse control over your computer is a fundamentally different risk category from chatting with it in a browser. Security experts have flagged that agentic AI can take major, sometimes dramatic actions quickly and with little warning. The system can be hijacked through prompt injection. A malicious website or document could potentially instruct Claude to take actions you didn't authorize. Anthropic says they scan for prompt injections, but their own docs acknowledge this is an evolving threat. Actions in one app can trigger unintended consequences in others. And because Claude uses screen interaction as a fallback, it's inherently slower and less predictable than direct API integrations. This is a research preview for a reason. Use it for non-critical tasks first. Don't point it at anything you'd be uncomfortable with an AI seeing or touching. Enabling it is straightforward if you're on a qualifying plan. You need a Pro or Max Claude subscription and macOS. Update your Claude desktop app to the latest version. Go to Settings, then General, then the Desktop Apps section. Toggle Computer Use to On. Open a Cowork or Claude Code session and request a task that involves your computer. Claude will ask for permission before accessing each app. You can stop Claude at any point. Windows support is coming soon, but isn't available yet. And remember, this is a research preview. Anthropic is still iterating on the safety model. Claude Computer Use is live now in Cowork, and Claude Code for Pro and Mac subscribers on macOS. Between this and the OpenClaw ecosystem, agentic computer control is no longer experimental. It's shipping. Links in the description. Subscribe to Prism Labs for more on Claude, AI agents, and the tools reshaping how we work. See you in the next one.